Okie doke, I'm here. I'm just waiting for my mother to join. I did not think I was going to be able to play today, but things are a little bit ahead of schedule, so I got a little bit of time. I'll wait till my mom arrives, and then I'll go more into detail. So if you don't mind me, I'm going to wander around until my mom arrives, and kind of look at this environment here, because I am actually studying game engine design, and I'm just enjoying having a little bit of inspiration. Fast food cannery. You know, Grand Theft Auto has me so trained to look for puns in the name. It's funny because when I was playing this a few days ago, I noticed I just had a brain fart. I don't remember where I was going. Ooh, I love the detailing in the rails there. What was I saying? Oh, I remember noticing that, like, in the fictional state of Lemoyne, they also gave it a believable postal code. So I thought that was kind of cool. Doggy! Doggy!
Hey, boy.
I think this doggy already knows me. Good boy. One of these days I'm going to play this game as Evil Arthur, but I just can't picture myself being mean to the dogs. Good boy. I love doggies. Do you have a story about that too? Sorry, I gotta look at this. There we go. There's a seam right there. So the question I have, is that a seam in the texture? Or is that an actual detail of the light post? What the hell are you doing? Now there's one way to tell, or one way that would help. If there was another. Yep. Wait. Is that the same seam? Or is that a different? I'm gonna stand in front of one seam. And my thinking is, if there are two seams, which I can't tell, fuck. Okay, there's a seam, there's a B seam. I think that's intentional. I think when there's two seams, the odds are pretty good that it's intentional. Hi, Mom! I saw this seam in the pole here. Hold on, it's hard to see. I'm looking at the drill bit. Look at, you know, the diagonal lines cutting across at the base of it there. There's that big vertical line through it. I was wondering if that was a texturing oversight. And I don't think it is, because there's one over here too. When you model this stuff, you unwrap it, right? And so there will be a seam when you do that. And in the process of doing it, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the dog stopping the horse by taking a dump. That amuses me. Okay. You could find yourself in a situation, if you do have a seam, it has to cross a boundary, and that's why modern tools try to take care of that for you, right? In fact, every day that goes by, it's getting harder and harder. Sorry, you already missed me pet the dog. It gets harder and harder to actually do that by accident. But when there's a second seam, there's actually no reason I can think of at the moment why they would put two seams in there by accident or while they're laying out the UVs. So I think that is an intentional thing. And now that my mom's joined, I'll mention that, yeah, I wasn't expecting to play today, but I got a little bit ahead of where I needed to be on some stuff. And also, in 10 to 15 minutes, I gotta go be an adult for a little bit, and then I'm clear for a little while. I am studying some game engine stuff, so I was enjoying looking at some of the stuff in here. Where is my horse? What? The hell? How do I get a horse over there?
Rustlers got themselves a stretch working Jameson's cotton fields.
Yeah, Dang, I had something I was going to mention and it fell out of my head. Oh well. Yeah, just a nice lazy Sunday. I'm trying to decide if I want to go get my horse or go check out that. I'll go check out this question mark here. What is this shit? I have a theory that my horse will magically appear if I need it. So let's see if my theory holds up.
Ain't been too many federals coming through. But I got some horse sense.
I ordered a whole bunch of new toys today, so I'm looking forward to getting those. I've got a toy that will let me extend the range of my HDMI cable by quite a bit coming. I'm looking forward to that because I want to hook my computer up to my TV, but my TV's big enough that my computer's too close to it for the cable that it has, so I need a longer cable. But
Bloody bastards! Why do I waste my time? Why?
magician, right?
You okay, bud?
Fantastic. You Americans are nothing but shysters and traitors and slippery-tongued bull suckers.
Ball suckers,
I'm inclined to
jeepers.
agree.
Here, help me, please. Back to work. The bloody
Sorry for the noise.
smile.
I'm trying to turn up my volume a little bit.
No problem, Marco. You are the great genius, so we shall have poker up the ass. Say thank
What?
you, Marco. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What are you, some kind of European toy maker?
No, I am a fucking genius with poker up the ass, like I say. Toy maker. Hello? Do I look like I should entertain children?
No.
No, he says. No. I am the savior of the mankind, buddy. Yes, you meet him. Professor Marco Dragic. The one the silver-tongued American betrayed and not paid the money to. Yes, he told to shit, man.
So, what's this toy about?
It is not a toy, Big Nuts. It is demonstration of my genius.
Kinda jealous that's not my
ideas
nickname.
about the source of life.
Oh, it's a toy boat.
Yes, it is a toy boat that I can power remotely using electricity and waves
Gee.
you cannot see.
Good for you.
What part of the map do you think we're going to
Ways I
next?
cannot see.
And still, the investors will not come. Just a couple of old ladies and a moron.
Ladies, please.
Ladies! Gentlemen!
If this actually worked, I would be impressed. But I can tell you from my adventures in charging my phone that no, it won't.
Okay, my
But there
friends,
was...
you are about to
I did
witness
read that
history.
Tesla was actually trying to take advantage of a quirk in the atmosphere to transmit power, and that's actually why the towers needed to be really tall.
But maybe I can make you immortal.
You just call her old.
Using waves you cannot see.
Is he angry or mad?
I
Yes.
will power this
You're a
boat.
goddamn fraud.
This is why.
Buffoon dressed up like a buffoon is a stoolie. I watched them conspire, you morons.
I never met this buffoon before 2 minutes ago. Isn't that right?
Which part of it?
So, Professor, show us your magical toy boat. Only this time let the buffoon control it. Check if there's any funny business.
No, this ain't nothing to do with me.
Come, please, please. It is easy. Any moron could do it, and I am about to prove that. Here, take this, and this, and don't touch that. Use
Okay.
this one's to steer, and this one to shoot torpedoes, okay? Yes, now blow up the little battleships, and avoid the sea mines. They have magnets attached. They miss the explosion if they touch the boat. Okay.
Was that?
If this silly dimwit can use torpedoes on boat to destroy the battleships,
Huh.
imagine what technology can do in the hands of certified genius. And I have
Okay.
certificate.
Hey, it's doing what I'm telling it.
Of course it is doing. Now tell it to do closer to battleship and shoot with torpedo.
I have no idea if that bird was
You see what
a
he
cinematic
does?
or
No
if that just
wire
happened
like
by accident.
telegraph. No pulley system underwater. Only waves in the air.
This is remarkable. Think of those poor boys on the HL Hunley. 8 of them perished to a mere 5 on the Housatonic. Not the way to go. Traveling
Now,
on
actually
rocks at the
controlling this
bottom of
thing's
the
impressive,
play.
but if it's powering
I suppose
it
you
wireless,
intend to make an unmanned killing machine?
You misunderstand. This is the secret to life. Not death. The transmigration of the soul. I make lifeless metal breathe like man.
boy, would I love
I'm
a
not sure
remote control
about that.
submarine that fires. Ah!
The mines, they're magnetized, remember?
That fires torpedoes. I can't imagine them being magnetized powerfully enough to do that. There's a lot of metal in my apartment, so I play around with magnets a lot.
There, I'm gone for you.
Yes, you see what he does? Now, bring the boat back to the dock.
If they really wanted to make that challenging, instead of doing it from that point of view, they should have controlled it from him, Arthur's point of view.
This is just a demonstration of my prowess, sir. The real
On the other hand, I think they just wanted to make the game fun, and so I'm not being nitpicky because of that. I'm just
Now the dimwit will use invisible waves to destroy the little sailing boats before they get to other side of the
okay.
pond.
How can I not
Still
do this?
avoiding magnetic mines.
Oh, he'll attempt to, at least.
Shush! You're not here for this.
Fire!
Basic maneuvers. The steam train, the telegraph machine, the motor car. They will all seem pedestrian in comparison.
Yes! I don't care. It was worth it. I would totally buy one of these. I mean, honestly, how could I not do that?
Let me just reload her.
This is really remarkable.
This is just a demonstration of my prowess, sir. The real miracles.
I love how they're trying to hand wave away the unlimited torpedoes. That's funny.
Now the dimwit will use invisible waves to destroy the little sailing boats before they get to other side of pond. Still avoiding magnetic mines.
Oh, he'll attempt to, at least.
Shush! You're not here for this smart talk.
Ah, I was leading the... Oh, I got it.
The mines, they're magnetized, remember?
I was leading the
The
target.
steam train, the telegraph machine, the motor car. They will all seem pedestrian in comparison to this technology. We are not reliant on wires or coal or
Ooh.
gasoline.
It's a rock.
No, just rays
Or
in the air.
something.
Like the voice of
Whoa!
From us?
and funding from you, of course. But what thing to fund?
I played a lot of
What an
games where it's important to lead the target.
No one is stupid enough to pass this up. Not even Dimwit here.
Hey,
You really all work on your salesmanship.
Ah, Americans.
Oh shit,
all you
there's another
think about
boat.
is sales.
I didn't see it. My own fault. Yes! It is
In
awfully
mindful of
tolerant.
danger.
Hey, it's Captain Jack's boat.
look who rules the seas.
Very good. Very good. Now bring in the boat back here.
Okay.
And then, as I say, any fool, huh? Thank you, thank you.
What is that?
It is the stuff of life, sir.
It's incredible.
No. Incredible things are in my lab back at Dover Hill.
Uh-huh.
That will astound all of
I've been
you.
looking forward to this part.
Mr. Marcel, can I count on
I
your
found the Tesla tower
This is
in
expensive.
the multiplayer mode.
It's immortality, sir. It is very cheap. Perhaps over lunch.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah, of course. And thank you. If you're ever up near Dover Hill, pay me a visit. There, really amaze you. I hope you
Over
will
hill,
forgive
over
my
hill.
European course.
Sweet. Saving the game. Saving the game. Oh, one of the new toys I'm getting is a small fan that has a battery, a rechargeable battery. It's intended for is that my horse? Yeah, I knew it. It's intended for use in a stroller, right? But I'm getting it for now because if we have a power failure, I think having a charged up fan would actually be pretty cool, even if it's just a little one. That horse is like, you know it, you know it. I love that shade of red for that building. I don't know why, but that is a really believable shade of red for that era. Don't even know why I think that. I don't feel like doing that right now. Come back to that later. Dill something. Overdill or something. I feel like it was up in here where I found... Oops. You know what? I gotta go be an adult. So how about I be right back in about 5 minutes. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. You missed me. Everybody remain seated. Oh. Pickles. How do I get to... What is that mission next? Don't think that's it. That's been there for a while. I don't know what the story is of that. Okay. Oh. Hang on just a moment. Sorry if that was noisy. I was trying to turn up the volume a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Oh. We'll do this. Okay. In a bit. I'm honestly running out of supplies is not a huge concern in this game. Dang it. I feel like he's up in here. How have I not? Well, is it time for me to take a long ride? Okay, well, let's try it. I will say one nice thing about this game, it isn't too hard to cross the country. My wife is watching Facts of Life in the other room, and it occurred to me I was having trouble remembering some of the names of the characters, which is weird, because I've watched that show a lot when I was a kid. I think I spent a whole summer watching it. I've actually done that with quite a few shows. What? Go down the road, you jerk. Like, I remember, I watched, Leave It to Beaver. And I had a little project one summer of just kind of watching, because, Jerry Mathers, I mean, he was young. He was a kid when he started, and the show was on long enough you can actually see him turn into a teenager, and I was kind of watching him get taller. As the weeks go by, they would show an episode of that every day, or maybe like 2. And I'd watch it, and then I would, later in the summer, I would notice he had grown quite a bit. Yeah, there was a cow. Amusingly, there is a reason I thought of him recently. He had a cameo on an episode of Married to Children that I just saw. And that was kind of interesting to me, because right about the time that came out, there was actually a new Leave It to Beaver that he was in. Yeah. They had him, they had Tony Dow, and oh, the name escapes me, but the guy who played Eddie Haskell, he was in that too. Yeah. I feel like a couple of child actors from it actually went on to do some stuff too. Not exactly household names, but not exactly forgettable either. One was a kid, I think he had red hair, and then there was the girl. I think she was in Married to Children also. Briefly. I think it was in an early episode when I think Bud had purchased a mannequin so he could fool his friends into thinking that he had a hot date. Well, if you could see my mind playing it, you'd laugh. It's cute. Who said what?
Okay there.
What's going on here? Please be Lemoyne Raiders, because... Oh, it's these guys! Oh, good. I love this particular... I'm pretty sure they're going to blow themselves up. I saw them taking a jackhammer to a safe here.
You ain't gonna get nowhere with that hammer.
You shut up. I know how to open a safe.
Okay, why don't
Bum, 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 bum,
Have
bum,
it
bum,
bounce
bum.
off and hit me? You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sometime before I turn too old to spend it would be nice.
I don't see you doing nothing except talking all manner of crap.
Hey, I got safe.
And I outran the sheriff in the wagon. I'm getting real sick of you right about now.
Same for me. Twice more. Oh, yes,
See?
look at that.
I told you.
Well, it took you long enough. Jesus. Yee-hoo! Oh, what do we got here? Yes, sir. Whew. Oh, whiskey's on you. We told you once, damn it.
Throw the damn lasso! Oh, this is
Okay, now. Gotcha. Untie me, damn it!
You're dead, you son of
You
a bitch.
cocksucker! You're done now.
I can't place it, but that guy's voice sounded a little bit familiar. But I don't think it's because I heard him. I think it's because he just sounds like somebody.
You cocksucker!
Alrighty, loot him.
This is very kind of you.
Yeah, $25. Gun oil. Okay. Got a hat.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
Yeah, $25.
Idiot!
Oh. Alright, well. I'm gonna cut him free, because I'm a nice guy. He can cut the other guy free.
Walking away from here. Yep.
Hopefully he won't make me shoot him. So, oh! When I tied the guy, he was still tied, so I couldn't fire the rope. My batarang. I was hoping they'd blow themselves up, because that's more entertaining, but... Sledgehammer did it.
Yep.
Although, I have a pretty poor idea of what that actually means in this era. I mean, $50 was probably, Well, let's pretend for a moment that Back to the Future 3, which is close to this era, let's pretend... Oh, I love the rainbow there. Let's pretend that they were 100% accurate with this particular detail, but when... I love the font change up there, by the way. I feel like we're in Ireland now, just because of that font. Hey, the handy helper guy. What was it? Hey, I want to save my game. Biff Tannen's ancestor wanted $80 from Doc Brown over his horse dying. So $50 in a safe. If $80 is a price for a horse, then keeping 50 in the safe makes sense. Hamburger helpers, the hamburger helper guy on the map. Actually, I think that's Five Finger Fillet, and I am not playing that because that game's stupid. Oh, there's a doggy here. Oh, I guess I can hitch my horse. It's probably your teeth. Yeah, I wouldn't last long in this era. I'm too much of a smart ass. I don't think they would appreciate my freshly bleached smile either. But I'm basing that on Back to the Future. Wait, hang on. What am I entering?
No. Bertram
Let the light shine out of dark. Is this a
That's nice.
bar?
That's very nice. Friends for life, we said. And now the two of you have betrayed me at once. Do you know what betrayal means, Bertram?
No way!
No.
It means hurting Miss Marjorie.
Wow.
Well, I thought you liked me. I've clothed you. I fed you.
Bertram does like Miss Marjorie.
Yes, and Miss Marjorie likes Bertram. So why don't you go and tell me where that nasty little Magnifico has run off to so I can get on with whipping that snot-nosed rat into shape? He owes me. He owes us. Big time. Bertram and Marjorie.
Is it microencephalopy?
Bertram like a sherry.
I feel like I'm missing a syllable or two from that, but
Bertram like sherry.
Yes, he does. Barkeep sherry. Make it the cheapest one you have. Rapkus will do. His pretty dance.
you bitch. Come on.
Everything okay?
Imagine people taking them to your breast, and metaphorically I mean, like a mother, caring and raising them, and then they go and stab you in the back. Have you ever betrayed a close friend? I hope not.
Well,
Yes.
Treachery, and these are sad, low, unlovable
Hey,
people.
now.
And I made them stars, dreamers, entertainers, and they... Oh, no, now family's not enough. No, he's gone off alone. My little tiny magician has gone and stabbed his mama in the back. Oh, fuckity. No, Bertram!
Fuckity, I like that word.
Woof, woof! Bertram, put the nice man down. Do something.
woof.
You'll eat him.
Easy there. Easy there. Sherry.
Bertram!
Easy, big guy.
I can't switch to my lasso.
Stop!
Hey, Bertram.
Can't switch to a lasso.
Sit down and good.
I do not appreciate this. I'm sorry. How do I... Is there a way to... If this were real life, I would knock him down and hold him down. Don't need to punch.
Well, you're a naughty boy.
Oh, please don't push him into the fire. I don't like that that's why that fire's there. I'm hoping the fire is there just to make him look evil for a moment. Because they did that nicely if it was intentional.
Talking now, huh?
Come here, Bertram.
Oh, I feel so low!
Marjorie's here. No one's gonna hurt you ever again.
Mama, you should keep that thing in a cage. You should think about who you're serving. Give me a beer, will you?
Don't worry, we'll pay for what we broke. Come here, Bertram. Oh, no one looks after you like Mama does. No one cares for you like I do.
You should think about who you
Especially
serve.
about that
Give me a beer.
Magnifico.
But he's my friend.
Yes, well, if he were your friend, he'd be here, wouldn't he? He wouldn't have abandoned us. Oh, you wouldn't have gotten that whoopsie, would you?
Whoopsie heart.
I know. Mama's gonna make it all better. But first, you gotta tell me where that little worm ran off to,
Bertram promised.
Yes, well, Magnifico made a promise too, huh? He made more than a promise. He made a contract and he broke it. So, you just tell me exactly where he is and then we will all be even. That's my boy.
He's camping in the woods.
Why didn't you tell me in the first place? You just apologize to these men.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He healed quickly.
You gave me a whoopsie. Hey, you just stay away from that sherry now, you hear? Bertram like sherry.
Oh, don't you get him started. Thank you for all of your help, Mr. Stranger. If you see that slippery little fella sleeping rough out there, would you just make a little racket and then we'll come along and we'll find you?
I could try.
Oh, his name is Magnifico.
That was
You'll know
mine.
when you see him. Come along, Bertram.
Why do I think Magnifico is a little person? Smell of grease paint, yeah.
Good evening.
Can I?
I tell you, life ain't easy.
I think you deserve more than me to having one drink here. Let me, Oh, I can't. Can't order. Okay, well. We'll see what this gentleman has to say.
Oh, this ain't good.
Oh, is that my hat? Yeah, let's get my hat.
I'm sure you're all
Hey fellas. Evening, partner.
Evening.
This
I'm
is
sober,
one of them
and you're all ugly.
Hi, darling.
I do enjoy
You like some
blackjack, but
company?
I can decline or I can reject.
Not right now.
All right. You'll be back later this evening.
Howdy.
Okay, that's enough now.
Evening.
What?
All right, simmer down.
You got kind of quiet on me.
Talking to
Anyway,
everybody.
how's it all going for you?
Anywho,
That's a 13.
Was she a little cross-eyed, or was that just the camera angle? Let's find out. Nope, she's fine.
Okay.
Oh!
Well, don't let me keep you.
Oh,
See you later.
startled me. Itsy bitsy spider. Thought I saw a puddle on the ground there.
Mind freeze. Let's shoot. Hey there. Hello, ma'am.
Well, do I go find Magnifico, or do I think I just keep trudging on north. I'll come back to Van Horn. I really want to see that Tesla thing. Love the rat. Oh, that was a nice little visual. Dog, why are you walking under my horse? Looks like a wolf. Hi, buddy.
Good boy.
Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. You my buddy? Yeah. Yeah, we good. We good. Where's the kisses? Where's the kisses? Come on, come on. Oops. Alright. I think I sort of got my kisses there. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game, actually. I might have already done that. I'm vigilant about it. Especially since I don't have a UPS on my PlayStation. Well... said he was camping nearby. I'll take a brief look. Well, they said make a clattering, so I'm assuming they're in earshot at the time. Excuse me. Trying to avoid burping. Yes, I am. Now that you've said that, I want to do it some more, but lucky for you, I got shit to do. If you want to follow me up here, sure. I enjoy hog-tying people like you. This actually looks kind of scary. I like it. Okay, I've bonded with my horse. I can drift. Nee, nee, nee. I can strafe. I bonded with my horse. I bonded with my horse. I see a map icon I haven't seen before. Ah. Well, I think my theory about him is correct. Do I go get Magnifico? Oh, sure. Mainly doing it because I don't know where the Tesla thing is. The horse is like, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a bearded lady. I mean, how can we not in this game? Lack of a bearded lady in this game would actually be more shocking than lack of a Back to the Future 3 reference. Yeah, he is. I'd say that thumbnail is pretty clear about it. Is that a predator? Saw something on the... Something's bugging my horse. I saw a red blip. It's usually a predator of some sort. How do I calm my horse? I've, like, forgotten how to do that. Why did I do that? I didn't realize I crossed the state line.
Yeah.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm going all the way back to San Denis. Okay. Yeah, that would be the state line. Watch out for crocogators. Is that pig following me? I petted a pig yesterday. He was more interested in eating than being petted, though. Same for the goats. Wow. Yeah, hard to find.
Whoa, that's amazing.
If you say so.
Are you Magnifico by any chance?
I'm not going back. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Who?
Presta.
Well,
Marjorie.
she cares about you a lot.
Well, I'm the talent. It's me. It's all me. I share the money with her, and, you know that thing. No, stay away. You've made love to her, haven't you?
No, that's not it.
She's a succubus. She's a succubus. Stay away from me.
Hey, partner, come back here.
Alright. I was worried this was going to end in me hog-tying a little person.
Where are you running off?
He's off to Oz.
Running ain't solving anything.
I wasn't going to make that joke, but that is green smoke.
Hey, will you talk?
I'm going it alone.
He's actually teleporting. That's funny.
What the hell you pulling here? Oh, that's a neat trick.
We're gone.
Damn. I feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now.
Now where's you gone? Magnifico! Can't magic out of this, partner. Come on now, she ain't as bad as all that.
dummy.
Ain't you led me on a merry old dance? Come on down now. Lady said you had a contract.
You want me? Come and get me.
Hey, hold on there. Ah, damn it.
So long, dummy.
Where are you? You little pig. Too bad about that train. Oh,
He's on the train, isn't he? Fuck. He's on that a bit. I don't think he is. He would have waved at me, I guarantee you. Yeah, there he is. I knew it.
That's them, all right.
Damn it. Ah. Oh.
How'd you have that in your hat?
Oh no. No, no, no. No, put me down. I ain't back. I'm gone on the next train to the Great White Way.
Really? You got enough for a ticket? Because the way Big Fanny tells it, you
Big
spent
Fanny.
all of our takings on a case of the French pox.
Maybe I did. So what? What do you need a stump of a showman for? Same bad jokes? The same cheap tricks? In a package half the size? You got Bertram. You got Dummy over there. Who is Dummy anyway? The missing link? Shut up, you dimwit. You sold me out.
You should watch your mouth.
You don't need me. You're better off without me. Even you, dummy. Go on, clear off. Aim for the top, all of you. I'm out of food and I'm out of ideas. Leave me for the bears. I won't be more than a mouthful.
You robbed me.
Whoa.
You robbed your brother. So you are gonna be pulling rabbits out of your ass until you are as old as you are tiny. Put them up there.
Ah, some friends, some friends.
We ain't friends.
Oh,
We're family, as much as it pains me to say it.
family. Still after everything?
Of course, you silly little man.
And him?
Met him at the bar, agreed to help.
Ah, sleeping rough don't suit me much.
I know. Come to Mama.
Oh, I did miss you.
Now, don't you ever run off on us like that again.
Back together! Back together! Well, I'm glad it all worked out.
Thanks to you. Thank him, boys.
Thank you!
Where's that light coming
Thanks for
from?
nothing, dummy.
No get in the back. We ought to give you a piece of the gate on our next show. You earned it.
Huh?
We'll be playing Saint Denis next. Check with the box office. Here.
No
Oh,
one
who
said
wants
anything
to
about
see
the
it?
gate.
Oh, shut up. Half man and half wit.
Bye-bye.
What I done to deserve you, too?
I love the rabbit hopping across there. That was a nice little touch. By the way, that sky is gorgeous. Look at that. Love it. Okay, I think we gotta go see this. We'll put off the electric guy later. After the I'm glad I watched the guy that caught the bullet in his teeth. After watching that, I am excited about seeing this. So, assuming here, it could be this one. Nope, it's this one. Alright, back to Lemoyne. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to heading to the northeastern part of the country. I've seen a lot of this. Like the icon there. Ooh, look at that sunset. Love it. Sorry, sunrise. I love it because it's believable. Reminds me of Kansas City. California sky is a little bit different. I almost bought a machine to help take photographs of the sky, and the only reason I didn't, I had the perfect place to do it. I had a spot where there weren't any buildings nearby, and I wouldn't be bothered by anybody. And I almost did it. In fact, I probably could have made money from it, right? And the only reason I didn't do it is because I live in California, and we have two skies. It's like, it's not like anywhere else in the country where you get all kinds of different skies every day. Like, I lived in Detroit for 6 months back in 2011, and I felt like every other day I could have shot a brand new sky. And in California, I feel like there's two of them, and then unless we actually happen to have weather, which at the beginning of the year we do, but even then, like I saw stuff in Detroit that I ended up having to look up later. Like, what was that I saw? And I used to live in the Midwest. I spent the first half of my life in the Midwest, and still feel like I was seeing new stuff. Now, why do I think it's not quite ready yet? Sorry, ma'am.
God's name is the matter with you?
Morning to you.
I was hoping she'd walk into that horse. I'm sorry.
So you getting along okay?
Well, apparently I can't. Oh, there it was. There it was. Ooh, ooh,
Why are you
ooh,
messing
ooh.
with me today?
Morning, ma'am.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Hey now. Hey there.
Give me my button. There we go.
Morning.
Bonjour, monsieur.
How you doing today?
Love the moon with a face on it. Okay, I'd like to see your 6:30 show.
Hey, the performers asked me to come see them here. I helped them out with something up in Van Horn.
All right, I'll let them know you're in. Curtain's just about to come up.
Oh,
so
it must be the
why don't
6:39
you take
show.
a seat, then come back and see me after the show. All right.
Did I do this? Yeah, still can. I imagine this is going to be like the last time where it's probably 10 minutes of stuff, and I actually have the time to do that here, so hopefully it doesn't go much beyond that, because I've got to finish my evening. Where shall I sit? I want an aisle seat. I'm one of those guys that goes to the bathroom a lot. Oh! Did he shove me? Okay. Right here is good.
Thank you! Thank you, hello! Greetings! Thank you for your obeisance. Truly, I am Aldridge T. Abington. Tasked with bringing you the greatest show in Saint-Denis, or for that matter, the whole world. I have the foresight and fortitude to bring you acts that, when exhibited together, comprise the most amusing actors, captivating performers, and feats of amazement for your emotional, spiritual, and psychological enhancement.
How's that for a camera angle?
My delight in acquisitiveness.
It's like the opposite of
began
Mystery Science
at an early
Theater.
age, when I was the proprietor of a tiny dog circus, which tragically perished in a tavern fire. Yes, thank you. Oh, my little babies. But that's another story. Let us prepare
I think you
now
finished it.
for a phenomenal evening. I met these odd fellows in a tavern in some godforsaken place, entertaining cretins. They are quite a capricious bunch. Presenting Miss Marjorie and her medical miracles.
We want more!
That was supposed to be a cheer, but that actually sounded insulting.
Miss Marjorie's medical miracle, Bertram the Pin-Headed Giant!
I hate that they call him that. I'm not cheering that.
He ain't even
What is he wearing?
As he looks. But what he lacks in brain, he makes up for in brawn. Our half-witted
look at that big guy!
so strong as a bull. You, sir, would you assist?
Me?
Hell yeah! Come on up!
Oh, yeah!
His title is to a stranger, it's drunk.
Oh! You look like a strapping young lad. I want you to hit him. Right here, right in the breadbasket. Go on, give him a real big suck.
I don't know.
Oh, the only danger is breaking your arm. What are you afraid of?
Breaking my arm.
All right.
Oh, Arthur.
What kind of a two-bit show is this? Your freak nearly killed me.
You will believe man can fly. Did she just breathe purple smoke?
And I have tamed the beast. Drop him.
Oof. Dead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa.
I, Magnifico the Magnificent, am a master of apparition.
See, that was an appropriate cheer.
Dissipation. And even the art of
I know.
transfiguration. Oof. I have mastered hypnosis, telekinesis, telepathy, and escapology. And now for my next feat. I will relieve Miss Marjorie of her frock. Disrobio!
Doing your nasty little pervert.
Ooh, salacious.
What? Damn it! We were gonna give them a show.
Not like that, you're not.
I give up. Amateurs.
He kicked him.
Your brother. Well, that's our show. Thanks, Sandy. All ticket sales are final.
Well, tiny people and tiny-headed giants, curious things. They are a delight and can make you money. So, before you snuff out that oddly shaped baby, bring them to me.
Oh. Wow.
My time in France, I met these lovely girls who would dance and expose their bloomers for a piece of molasses candy. Oh, what a delight. I bring you the girls of Petit Flaneur in Gay Paris.
I know. I made an environment that looked kind of like this once, but like realistic. I'm not kidding. Yeah, okay. I'm spoiled by YouTube. Whoa. That looked painful. Sorry. Where's the orchestra? I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen the can. That was very Bugs Bunny. I'm just wondering where the orchestra is.
Majestic! Have you ever seen such a thing? I'm all
There's no pit.
quiver, I can tell you.
Could be behind the
You
curtain.
the most incredible singer of serpents this side of the swamp. From LaGrasse she is.
That's a pretty good
speaking in
alliteration there.
that battered tongue, but bringing us a show unlike any other. The mysterious Maya.
Oh no! It's gonna crash! Any of you who knows Maya knows what I'm talking about. I think the bigger they are, the less likely they are to be poisonous. I know how to dance with a snake too! Shiny pants. I like that the audience is arguing with each other. I kind of want to see this go wrong. Let's see if I can cause it. They had fun rigging that snake, I can tell.
I see his mistress is
Ah. It's hard to do their voice. I hope I remember to look this up later, because I'm pretty sure this goes wrong. Supposedly with the fire dance, she'll actually catch a member of the audience on fire, or something like that.
Women shouldn't be doing this.
They had trouble rigging that snake, I can tell.
Huckster.
It's difficult. If you're wondering why the snake seems a little bit weird... Oh, there we go! There we go! It went wrong! Yay!
Oh my goodness! I assure you, she's fine. She has lain with snakes for many moons, much
Lain?
like the president.
Worse?
While traveling in the hills of Bavaria, my olfactories were disturbed by a monstrous manure cart in front of me.
I hate manure.
I was surprised to find it wasn't pulled by a beast of burden, but instead by a mighty woman, as strong as an ox. I present to you the great Hortensia!
Hortensia. That sounds like a spell you'd learn at Hogwarts. Hortensia!
Yeah!
Give us a refund. Get off!
So I imagine what she could do with a paperclip.
She's a beast.
Nope, not impressed by this.
You got no talent.
Yeah, I'd be mad if I saw that in a show. Okay, now I will tell you, I've never torn a phone book in half, but it is not a feat of strength. It's technique. Anybody can learn how to do it. I don't think this is a feat of strength either. How could this go wrong?
We need another hand.
Yay! Yep, one page at a time. Yep, once you get the first one going. On that note, I'm gonna ruin TV for you.
Dear Lord.
Watch whenever like somebody has to tear their sleeve off for a bandage. It's always like
Constitution. I once saw her stop a charging bull with her chest. Yes.
yeah, and what was his name?
Each to his own. It has been my pleasure entertaining you this evening. Each day is one less until our last. Distraction is our greatest joy. Good night. Until next time.
That was fun. Not as amusing as the first round, but fun. Oh, I love this. This is great. Look at that. Oh, nicely done. I might actually be more impressed with the digital version of it than I would be with the real one. Hey! Is that a remote control? Okay. I gotta go in a minute. Ooh, I see some flickering there. Uh-oh. I shouldn't be seeing that. Oh well. Somebody forgot to delete a polygon. I would laugh if that was modeled in Maya, because that is actually fairly easy to do in Maya and hard to fix, believe it or not. Not like crazy hard, but annoying. Holy crap, bright light. That show lasted 5 hours!
Yeah, I gotta go deal with this. Oh, there's something here for you.
Oh, good luck.
These novelty acts. Don't get this with dancing girls.
Oh, a letter from Marjorie. 40 bucks! Hey! That's it. Read. What a lovely surprise. It is so sweet of you to come and see the show. Bless! I hope it is a good one for you. Audiences can be terrible here, and the boys, well, they are simply thrilled to know you're in their own special ways. Here's a cut of the proceeds as we're wow! Okay, I like that for a couple of reasons. One, she kept her promise. Oh, that's beautiful up there. And two, that felt like an actual letter. Sometimes when I listen to dialogue on TV, I can tell it was written and not something anybody actually ever said. But I feel like they hit a home run with that letter. Dear Arthur, how are you? I am fine. Okay, I gotta say goodbye now. Time for me to go. I gotta go finish my laundry. So yeah, have a good night and hopefully talk tomorrow.